There we go. Hi. I am so new to this. I'm trying to connect through StreamYards, and it's been a hot minute. I'm also a little behind because I wanted to join you guys additionally on Instagram, and I guess I don't have the account for that. So, welcome, welcome. I truly don't even know if this is working, so I'm going to pop over. Let me pop over to YouTube. Thank you. Oh, it is working. Hi. I'm like, is this working? But I have a comment. So amazing. Okay. Hi guys. And two people are on as we get started, which I know a few of you are going to join and you're probably like, where is she? I got the time zone off. Like maybe had the wrong time zone, but I'm here. It just took a minute and we'll have to troubleshoot after. How do we get on Instagram? I do have a paid account here, so we'll see. But welcome. So I'm so excited. I'm like getting back into life after my trip last week to LA, and I got to join the Conscious Life Expo, and I shared a booth with my friend Helen. It was amazing. And our friend Sharon from Spirit School came to help me run the booth. The expo was 3 days for 12 hours a day. And then I arrived a day early, a day to pack and integrate, and then a day home. So I was there for like 5 days. And once I got home, I was just really balancing self-care, integration, and sessions, which was so cool to connect with some of you in session last week. Um, so today I'm going to offer some readings, and I also wanted to share the winners of the drawing. So if you were at the expo and you sent in a drawing, or you submitted your name for the drawing for a book or for a reading, I sent you a message, an email. So check your email. So we had Elizabeth. So if her name was Elizabeth, we won't give last names here, but Elizabeth, there was only one Elizabeth that entered, and you won a signed book. And then also, Lindsay, you won the reading. So check your emails if those are your names, or reach out if you entered and those are your names, and we'll get you your prizes. So I was so excited for that. And I also just want to share that I had a special going, but I'm going to extend it because I'm like way behind on everything. So if you have purchased any of my books and left a review on Amazon, I have bonuses I'm extending to everybody. So you can message me for those bonuses, or you'll see them probably still live at spiritschoolonline.com. And I'll put a link below here for the replay, and you guys can check those out. So I'm super excited. I want to review some of the themes that have been coming up. I had such a great time meeting Soul Connections at the expo. A lot of people that I've met before, years past, were able to join and meet me for the first time in person. It was amazing. And then I just met some really beautiful other vendors and speakers and other people that were joining the expo. My heart is so full. It felt so beautiful. So one of the things I want to do is tune in with Spirit. I'll let you know who's here. We're going to bring in a message for the collective, and then I'm going to offer readings. So surprise and bonus time. Whoever, I was like at the expo and I was sharing that if you join the drawing and your name isn't selected, you can still join today for an opportunity for a reading. So we're going to offer that. Hi, Heather. Hi, everybody. I don't know all of the usernames, but I got your name there, Heather. So welcome, welcome. Okay, so let me tune in. When I work with groups and I do lives and readings, I first connect with the archangels because I have an extensive history with them in this lifetime, and probably all the other, in between life and lifetime experiences. So being clairvoyant, I can see the power that they have, and they just bring in this burst of light. Now, the first archangels that are here are Zadkiel, and then we have Ariel, Jeremiel, Michael, Metatриel, Raguel, Sandalphon. Michael's here again. Usually they'll come in kind of like in groupings. The way I'm seeing them right now is more individual. So what I'm feeling is probably like each archangel is working with each of you, more on a one-on-one than a grouping, like, whereas sometimes it'd be like 5 come in and I know they're here for the whole group. So if you feel a resonation to one of these angels, I would encourage you to meditate and connect with them more or research just a little bit about their qualities. And I offer a healing group, of a mentoring group at Spirit School, the Sacred Healer Circle. And what we've been doing every time we meet is connecting with new angels. And I always find it so fascinating to feel and hear from them how they can support us. So these angels that I mentioned are here, and the most important aspect is they hold so much light. And then the Council of Light is here too. They just entered. They're like, we're here. So I channeled them in LA and it was so beautiful. One technique to create a safe space is to put a dome of light over you. The angels are doing that. The Council of Light is as well. Hi, Ariel, since yesterday. I love that. Hi, Allie. Yeah, in a moment, I'll have you guys just put your name in the comment. Like you can raise your hand if you want a reading. It can be an open reading, whatever they might say, or if you have a specific question. And so you can put your questions in the comments now. And while those are coming through, I'm going to channel in the message from the group or from the angels here for our group and those on the replay. So they're saying, hold on tight, steady and fast. And they show me as if we are pioneers with our wagon holding the reins while we're going over dirt roads. They're saying the vision I see is like a wide open plain. They're saying the possibilities are endless and limitless, but what they would like us to do is focus. So pick an area of focus and really hone in on it. And oh my gosh, this message is for me. Like, let me know in the chat if you guys can recognize if this message sounds pertinent to you, because before I got on, I was like, I love doing the lives. I love doing this and that. And I was like, what would be a great place to adventure into now that the show is pretty much underway? And if you're not familiar, the Spirit and Soul Healing TV show is streaming now at New Reality TV. And episode 1 was out last week. Episode 2 drops tomorrow. So for free, if you're a subscriber, you can already connect with episode 2 right now. But I was like, what's the next big project or area of my heart? And here they're giving us a message. They're like, focus, pick one and do an amazing job with it. So I'm going to have to make a note, note to self. That sounds amazing. Okay. So the next thing they're showing is that you're going to instinctively know what your path is. And they're saying, just follow intuitively the calling of your heart. They show me like we're holding on tight to the reins and we're peeking at the top of this little hill. We don't know what's on the other side. But once we get to the other side, what I'm seeing is a vision of like a beautiful valley. It's really lush and green and quite beautiful after being in the desert. So abundance of blessings are coming through. They are showing me the month of March, and here we are. So happy day, friends. March 2nd, here we are. So this month is going to offer, they say, a plethora of abundance. And the feeling that I'm getting is a lot of spiritual rejuvenation and renewal, abundance of health, abundance of the words are mind and safety, which is interesting. So mind, they're saying, is clarity of thoughts and safe thinking that would keep us in a space where we're not going to, I use the word spiral, like just drop our energy and feel so like in a space of despair. So they want you to breathe every day and bring your energy in and just visualize like you're zipping up a layer of protection around you, because March has a lot of opportunities. They say that things can be, I'm seeing like flashing neon lights. There can be a lot of opportunities in the physical world, but if you're not put together internally, you're not going to know which one resonates with them, which will be the best path for you. Again, I really feel like this is a message for me too. I'm like, oh man. So focusing every day, if you could do 30 minutes of quiet contemplation in the morning, it can be sitting in meditation, or as you get the day going, just connecting with spirit while you're getting ready in the mornings. That's going to help you hear clearly, I'm seeing. But many of us will have an open crown chakra. So after those 30 minutes, claircognitively, which is just a direct knowing communication, just, think it, feel it, but also clairvoyantly, you can visualize your crown chakra coming back a little bit so you're more in alignment with your physical being, feeling a column of light coming down around you. And then you're going to know without a shadow of a doubt when those opportunities come that, yep, this is for me, like check, got it. So this is one of the things they're sharing specifically for the month of March is pay attention to your energy reserves. And if you're depleted, please recharge. And then when we're fully charged, the things that feel overwhelming just don't. They really don't. We have direct, clear access to spirit, but once we're fully charged in the body with our own soul frequency and spiritual light, so we're fully charged up, then we can make immediate decisions and grasp concepts that might be things that we would question or have to really analyze. It just will become this intuitive heart space and mental body knowing. So awesome. Okay. I see all your questions in here. Okay, so let's go to some of the questions. And of course, I'm so excited because I know so many of you. And I love connecting on this platform. So, okay, so I'm just going to go from the top down. And let's see. Hello, hello. Hi, Lane. Hi, Allie. Okay, so can we ask questions? Oh, wait. I'm reading one we already answered. All right. Oh my gosh. Allie, pioneers, that's what I've been writing about. We are the vanguard. I feel it. I feel it. I've been getting messages. They gave a little brief part of this at the expo when I channeled the Council of Light, but in personal sessions and with other clients in group spaces and my own, they're just talking about like we're literally building a bridge right now. And they've talked about this for about a year preparing, but we're in it. We're literally leading the way. And the council shared in LA that actually they shared in October when I was in Boulder a message about the ages around like I think it was like 18 to 26. So the 20-year-olds, young adults. I can't remember the ages exactly. But in LA, they were talking about age 6, I think it was to 24, this grouping, and that the kids underneath the age of 6, like the work we're doing and our children, because my children are in their 20s, so like that group, we're really we're shifting the energy on the planet so much to allow these new little ones to live in a world unrestricted where they can dream, they can create, and the energy we're clearing in the ancestral patterns that would hold us back, that would be restraining, or these programs, we are alchemizing, releasing, and cleansing those so they're not going to be afforded, is the guide's words, afforded to our babies 6 years and under, which maybe one day I'll have grandkids, I don't know. But this generation, 6 years old right now and younger, they're really going to create huge shifts on the earth because we're creating that space for them and then they'll be implementing it. So we are leading the way. I love that, Allie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so Root, hey girl, oh my gosh, how are you? I'm so excited to see you here. Root is asking, hey guys, so we're talking to guides and angels. What do I most need to hear right now? So let me bring my energy back here. I'm centering a bit more specific to Root. Easy breezy is what I'm hearing. They want you to, like, I just see your mornings, and it's a little bit like what they said earlier, but the energy's different. They want you to receive. I'm seeing calming your nervous system, quiet mornings, quiet mornings. I'm seeing you in the morning waking up before the world is awake. So I'm not sure your schedule, but I would say that what this means is your house feels really quiet. I don't feel outside distractions. You're not getting on electronics. There's no music. There actually is no alarm blaring. So they want you to take that sacred, safe space to regulate your nervous system, to breathe. And I'm seeing you talking to your guides and angels and making like a plan for the day. And this plan, they're calling it like a pact, like an agreement, like, hey, okay, cool. I'm going to show up in this way today. You show up in this way to support me. And I'm also hearing like, I promise I'll listen. So it's really interesting. It's a deepening of your relationship with spirit. And they're calling it an enhancement of your intuition. And I'm also seeing you drinking green juices like celery juice or spinach, getting a lot of greens and chlorophyll in for clarity because it will detox you, which leaves a space of clarity. And the salts, the tissue salts, all the salts from the celery juice will be really good for you. So sometimes, and in my path, and I see people, I did this too, I'll be really fixed on my awareness with the spiritual realm, the energy body, like all of that aspect. And then I come back to physical. And it's always about like keeping this balance, but not ignoring one over the other. So when we work with the physical body, making sure we're hydrated and have the electrolytes, those um, healthy ways of being with the physical body help us significantly with our spiritual and psychic abilities because we are in the body. Like it's actually a partnership. And so it helps a lot with the clairsentient abilities, the empathic abilities, the physical ways. If you're a real physical channel, then it's going to help you understand and move the energy through so it doesn't get sticky. And that's the worst feeling. I don't like that feeling at all. It just feels really frustrating. I can just I get agitated when there's too much energy held in my body. So when you are keeping your hydration in check and having the salts, it helps move the energy through. So that's one of the things that they're sharing for you there. Yeah, love that so much. Thank you for the question. I hope that helps. So they're really bringing you back to your morning time connections. Allie's saying that's why I've been told to go west like the pioneers. It's symbolic language. Oh my gosh, Allie, we just talked about this yesterday, you and I. Making sense. Love that. Love, love, love. Heather, hey girl. Heather, open to hearing messages. Okay. All right, let's see. Let me tune in. I skipped forward, so I gotta pull back. So focus on Heather. See, it's very interesting. I feel like you're in a different stage with your integration with the nervous system. I feel like you're there. It's like this. So, whereas with Root, I feel like they're leading you to the beginnings of this integrative space for healing and deepening with the nervous system. And Heather, I feel like you're like a step beyond and you're coming down from that peak, which is interesting because our nervous system is a calming space, but it does take intention and awareness. And I've been working a lot on this. So Heather, when I tune in to read for you, I just get a different feeling like, oh, my body can finally grasp like in the mind space where I am with things. But then I see where you're going to be. It's like your body's tremoling. That's not a word. Trembling and tremoring. So it's shaking a little bit. And this is a part of a reset, but it also looks like misfiring, kind of like if you're short circuiting a little bit. So the guides are saying ground. And I'm seeing for you browns and reds, like dirt and root based vegetables, like really ground with physical properties. So feet on the ground barefoot. If you're cool to ingest beets and radishes, I love red beets, like they're so good. I'm also seeing dark cacao for you and really connecting with Mother Earth to regulate your nervous system. I'm seeing the minerals in the earth too, but it's interesting. I'm seeing it like on the outside of the body. So maybe carrying some salt. I have these. Do I have them? I don't have them in here. I have these amazing chunks of salt that I got from a salt mine in Austria, and you can ingest it, but also sometimes I'll just hold it. So there's something with connecting with the minerals, not only in the body, but outside of your system to help the electromagnetic flow. They're showing me like on the surface of the skin, which would be layer one of your aura. So this is going to help you. It's an interesting way of it. They're showing me layer one of the auras, like a sheath that we put over the body, and myelination sheath. So if it's weak or damaged, you're going to have a misfire of the magnetism, the electricity. And so keeping that connection with earth and working with minerals and stones will really help you. I'm I'm seeing like topical applications. Maybe it's magnesium, maybe it's salt. I will look into that because this is all new to me. So, what I'm seeing here, and this is going to help you now that your mind is like, okay, this is where I am with healing the nervous system. This is what it feels like. This is the steps to be okay. Now the body will say, okay, that's cool. And how do we do it? And how do we do this fluidly, effortlessly, and let it just flow? So that's what they're showing for you. Um, I hope that makes sense. Let me see if there's anything else. I am just looking at all the questions coming in. Woohoo! So I was scrolling down to see if there was any feedback, but let me see what else there's. Heather, blue and green angels working with you, and Archangel Zachiel. So I see bright, like it's the coolest color of blue and green. So kind of like aqua blue. I'm trying to find, I wish I knew all the colors by name, but it's like a aqua blue and then a teal green. But it's funny because they're both kind of the same. And these colors are working with you. And then I hear Archangel Zadkiel. So separately, like not that those are his colors, but that he is working with you, and he's saying he can bring those colors in too. So isn't that interesting? When we look at the energy signatures of the aura and the chakras, that would be heart and throat, speaking with love. And I just keep hearing embodiment for you. And by the way, friends, Heather has a session coming up on Spirit and Soul Healing TV. You're going to be next week, Heather, your episode. And I remember that because I was just editing clips to share. And I remember how they were saying, like, speaking from the heart. Okay, I actually created a visual for that episode. I can see it in my mind's eye. They're saying your words are powerful. You're an orator, and it's amazing. Let me put into words. I'm seeing the energy stretch out, and it's like your energy smoothing the space for groups and helping balance and calm those that you're speaking with. So again, your regulated nervous system, your connection to earth and the body will be seen, heard, and moreover felt. And so that's one of the reasons why you might be going through this deepening and this upgrade, is so you can expand your capacity to help others do that as well through that resonating frequency when you're with them. So I'm loving that so much. Oh, it feels so good. Okay, thank you, Heather. Next we have Mary. Hi, Mary. Mary sharing, hi, I'm Lane's mom. Awesome. Is it Lane or Laney? I think I might be pronouncing incorrectly. I was just wondering if you're getting any messages from my son who passed away. Oh, okay. Well, mediumship is different than what I'm doing now, where I'm connecting with the angels. But let me just see. Yeah, I'm feeling the energy shifting already. So I'm going to kind of use, so I don't go fully into that dimensional space. I have to shift myself completely when I do mediumship readings. So I'm going to ask the angels if they can be a liaison and just kind of transfer back the information. But let's see, one moment. They do show me his energy here. I can clairvoyantly see him. He is saying he's in a space of peace. He's still healing from some of the life experiences on earth, and I'm hearing the word trauma and chaos, and this is a soul level experience. He's in a higher dimension. So what I'm seeing is that he's regulating and analyzing and processing information and experiences that happened, but not just from this life. So he's saying this past life was such a deep experience for him, like a deep soul level experience. He grew so much from the wisdom that was here. And while I feel like a lot of his energy is focused in this space of self, of the self-awareness and soul level, it's like his light is there with this beautiful frequency of beings around him, a lot of love and support. And then it emanates out, and he'll come and he'll check on you guys and give messages of just like this comfort. And he's also saying sometimes he'll speak to you in dreams, but I am seeing oracle cards. So I don't know if you read oracle cards, but that would be a great way to connect with him. It's just kind of ask messages, and you'll feel that the answers are influenced by him. And so, yes, he is with you. He comes around, what I'm seeing is a high level soul space that spans multiple lifetimes. And so, again, this past life was really important for him in the sequencing with the whole of all of these other lives that I'm seeing. And so I don't know if it was in this life or another life, but there was somewhat of like a traumatic physical ending. And that's what he's processing right now in spirit. So full support for him. He's at peace. He's saying he's at peace for sure. So yeah, so hopefully that helps. Leave a message for you. And then from him. And it was Archangel Zachiel, Ariel, and Metatriel working to deliver that message. So it was like they were filtering it through. And that, like a telephone, the game of telephone. So, so lovely. Next up, let's see. Okay. Kay Kiving. Hi, Kara. Kara, maybe that's your name. Kara, we'll go with Kara at the end of your username. I'd like to know which beings are closely working with me and that are waiting to work with me. And I'd like to know what messages they have for me. Oh, there, then you share your name with the next one. Kevin from Sri Lanka, by the way. Ah, and you're 20. Hi. Oh my gosh. I love you're starting this connection. I mean, maybe you already did, but having such a wonderful connection at such a young age. I had my first awareness of Reiki when I was in high school. And then I think I was 21 when I trained in it. So it's been such a foundational part of my life. And I love that you're getting such a start at such a young age. That makes me smile. And here you are asking who's working with you. So fantastic. Now I'll share that they can change over time, which you might know that, and just enhance. But even the guides and angels that I worked with through my space of evolution with my energy practice, like with my business, sometimes I'll still go back and I'll connect with them, but the advancement has definitely switched my guides. So let's see who's working with you right now. The sacred feminine divine. Oh, so interesting. Feminine divine. So I heard Mary, like Mother Mary, and I heard Sophia, but I'm also hearing Callie. So this is the feminine divine. Even Callie is like bringing the fire to set things right, tear down what isn't working, set things right. So the sacred feminine divine, and they're talking about working with the sacral chakra and the womb space. So this is the space of intuition, creativity, sensuality, and expansion. Now, there are other lifetimes where that was blocked. And so this lifetime, and I'm not sure even your gender in this life, but it doesn't matter. So this lifetime, working with the sacral chakra, that will be healing sexual wounding from other lives and also creativity that was stifled. So this life is an opportunity to really connect deeply with who you are and expand your voice, especially for those that may be at a disservice, like the underdogs. So you're a strong, powerful being. I see your light. You, the past like 3 to 5 lifetimes, you were in institutional settings or communities. And this is the guide's wording. So look up that word institutional. They always have a deeper meaning. It's probably the last definition. But settings, I see communities and religions maybe that took away freedom of power. And so, and also your voice. And it was kind of like your life was planned for you from the beginning before birth from the community. And your soul had a part of that going in, but it's that resistance that pushes against us. And then we're like, we finally had enough. And then we find our voice. And this life is a chance to push past any of those restrictions that might be still around. Because in the sacral chakra, I do see energy from the other lifetimes. And it's uh, okay, so my words. So it's really male dominant, patriarchal. But there's a word they're dropping in. It's called reciprocity. So look that up. It's like the give and the take. It's the learning and the wisdom. And when we feel that resistance and pressure from like the outside, that's what really shows us our strengths. And then we're like, I don't think so. And the fire comes out. There's Callie really working with it. So those are some of the themes for you right now. Oh, did you? Oh, I just saw. I just saw your message. Strange for a boy. Yeah. So I was like, I don't know if it's actually your gender. Yeah, it doesn't have to be because in the other lives I saw you were female. So, how perfect then to come in a different way and honor the sacred feminine and also connect in a way. What they're saying is it's different in this life and it's a deepening of it. And you get to connect in a different way because whereas like in the past that would be outwardly like you would have people look at you as a female in a different body and a whole community. So in this reality, it's going to be interesting for you because you won't have to work through or push past that. And yeah, that's what's happening. But I did see another life where you were a female for sure. So if you think of it from a different space of working with the feminine divine energies and your sacral chakra, that will really, really help you. So thank you also for confirming. I was like, I don't know because I can't really see on my screen your photo that well. It's tiny. So that's amazing. So the guides that are working with you, Sophia, Callie, and Mary for sure. And then and those are more like ascended masters. And then in the angelic realm, oh, also I see a dragon working with you. Yeah, from a spirit guide level, you have a dragon guardian. And then if I wanted, I love to work with the angels. So let me look at the angels. Is Zadkiel Michael right now? Zadkiel is one of my like favorites. He's like a personal one that I work with a lot in personal sessions, like meditations in my life path. And Michael is amazing. He comes in for such strength. So Michael's showing me like a vision, like the same fire, gold, light strength as the dragons. But he's talking about in history how some dragons were looked at as dangerous or how he was depicted as slaying dragons. Even that term comes around sometimes. Let me look. There's like these two different visions coming in with this, and they don't like really sync well. They're kind of opposing. So he's talking about frequency. And so the dragons were able to work with fire, protection, and light here on the planet. And people that were doing unruly things, nefarious actions, just evil people over history, the dragons would come out and put them in their place. And then they wrote history. And so they would a lot of times make the dragons appear to be negative. Michael works with that power in the higher dimensions. So he's working over time. He's been working with spiritual energies and setting that for protection, that boundary for protection. So very, very interesting. So you're working with Michael as with the archangels and Zadkiel, and then you have your dragon here. So I'm loving this. Yeah, I just saw your message. Thank you so much. This is so cool. You're so welcome. So one thing that I like to share as just an idea is to have this knowing, connect when they come around in meditations. And if you're called to read something or you get a piece of information that supports the messages and you feel aligned in your body and your heart, then go with it. But don't feel it's not like a rush. You don't have to go and read everything all at once. This is a part of your unfolding and deepening it with your spiritual connection. So let it just play out naturally. And I think that will be really nice. And if you see anything that's, online or in a book that doesn't resonate with you, then that's something that you should really pay attention to. Don't try and fit yourself into somebody else's mold and outline because it's just people repeating history and that can get changed or their own experiences, but everybody's experience is unique and different. So yeah, oh my gosh, loving that. All right. Awesome. Okay, so I scrolled up way too far. I gotta keep myself on track here. Oh, where are we? Hi, Renata. Hey, you're up. Okay, hi. What is my message? All right, Renata, let's see. Right now, they just want joy and peace and happiness. Like there's been a lot of heaviness on earth, and maybe you felt that in your own life. So they're saying, give yourself permission to be happy and it's okay. And if you're around people that aren't happy, you can share a little bit of light. Like they show me just sprinkle, like Tinkerbell, like just some light. And it's up to them to receive or not. But you're not going to sit around and wallow in their sadness. It's like, hey, I'm going this way. Do you want to come with me? And if they don't, then keep on going. They really want you to be able to heal any inner woundings I'm seeing in the gut, like in your abdomen, but then that internally in the vertical power current comes up behind. So within the middle of the body, and it comes out in the back of the heart and throat of sadness, like when you see things that are sad, and it's the inner child. So they're saying you're a joyful being. You're supposed to be joyful. Like that's one of your strengths in this life. And if you don't know that it's a gift, it truly is. It's a true gift because you can shift the energy within your space and around you. And I feel a lot of fairy energy around, like that playfulness around. So this is what they're saying. I'm curious if it's like so far out there you wouldn't even think of it or if it resonates. But this is the thing right now. They want you to be okay being happy. And I feel like their words are decommissioning programming. So programs that would tell you subconscious or in the DNA from ancestors, mostly that's where it is. I'm looking, it's not so much past life, that would tell you that no, 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 we can't be happy. We have to take everything serious. If we're happy, then we're not godly. I don't know where that came from, but somewhere in the DNA, like, just the martyr. And so, guess what? You're here to break that because Jophiel is here, Archangel Jophiel. And she's like, happiness and beauty. Yes, please. That's what we're all about. So, Archangel Jophiel will be working with you. So hopefully that really resonates. And not sure if you're still here on the live. Oh, you are. Yay. Okay. And it resonates. Perfect. And if you look at that like a mission, just wrap your head around it. Like, no, this is a mission. It'll give you just a little bit more freedom to be happy because you're really tearing down and unwinding those programs that say it's not okay. So loving that. Love, love, loving. Ali, hey girl, do. All right. General message from spirit, and thank you. Okay, perfect. Ali, when I tune in, this is so interesting. They show me Play-Doh and molding clay, and they're saying, it is time for your masterpiece. Like, what do you want to mold? And as we're thinking about creativity and creation, you might build something and just like Play-Doh, like clay, you smash it again. And you're like, I thought I wanted this, but it's not working out. Let me just start over. And so the energy that you put in to life never is wasted. It's the Play-Doh, it's the clay. And when you start over, you have that energy. It's the clay, like you can add to it, but you're really never going to leave anything behind, they say. So every experience and the wisdom from the experience is enhancing your experience of being a human and your life skills. Now, from a soul level, wow, like you're rich with energy and wisdom. So you're just utilizing that in any capacity that you want. And you're just pulling gifts. I'm seeing threads of colorful light, like ribbons of silk and gems. And you're like, what do I want to put in this masterpiece? And then whatever you don't want, that's from other lifetimes, you just set it back like in your aura or on the shelf. But the energy that you've cultivated from this life as the human is here for you. And so they show me poetry. I don't know if you write poetry, but like all of the energy that would come through in a poetic way or an artistic way, writing and expression, that is activated now in your energy field for a foundation of strength and stamina. So they're saying you're a creator. I'm hearing, if I'm hearing it right, like creatrix or creator matrix, something matrix X. I've got to look that up. What does that mean? But you're a creator, and March, April, May, June, I see you recreating. Like I see you smashing your sculpture and being like, we're going to start it over again. So there's going to be like a new enhancement, a reset, something. It's okay. They say, don't look at it like, oh, this is happening to me and wow, what a waste of whatever you put in practice beforehand. They're like, no, no, no. You're refining your path and your goals. And they're going right back to the beginning message. I think you were here at the beginning of alignment and focus and intention. Yeah. So that's where you are for like the next 3 months. March, April, May, June. Yeah. I'm like, did I say was it 3 months? It was. So for the next 3 months, that's where you are is getting clarity of focus and the wisdom and the awareness. So I shared with some of the girls in the Sacred Healer Circle that when I went to the expo, I was I was aware of a lot of different energy and opportunities and experiences, how people carried themselves, what they're offering, like their thoughts and perspectives on not only energy, but physical health. Like there was so much at the expo. And it was interesting because when I left, I was like, oh my gosh, all of this awareness of things that I wasn't aware of in the past, what it's giving me is a structure around to be like, oh, that's so cool. Like this is available, but it's not for me. So it helps me realign and get focus. I just think of the bumpers when you go bowling and they keep you in your alignment, right? So they're sharing they want you to focus, and everything you've experienced is now just data to help you get clarity on your structure of how you want to proceed. So it feels quite amazing. Yeah, rewriting the matrix. I just saw your comment. Yes, and you write stories and you write poetry. Okay. Yes. Okay. So you're channeling that out and it's creating an impact because I see your aura very in a beautiful way, like concentrated with light. Kind of there is a density to it, which is amazing because that's going to make it so other energies can't infiltrate you or, try and come in. Like those of us that are telepathic or empathic, sometimes we hear and feel like the thoughts and the feelings of others, and we might think it's us. It looks like you have a pretty robust energy about you. So you stay in your own awareness of what is yours and what is your path. And so you are creating in this life. And especially over the next 3 months, it's going to be kind of tearing stuff down and reorganizing. So exciting. I'm so stoked for you. So, yeah, thanks for asking the question. Love it. Clodagh, hey, I love connecting. Clodagh is sharing, hi, Amy. Would love to know if there are any messages from my guides. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm looking at your question here, and I'm just staring like at the screen, and in my mind's eye, I'm seeing visions. I'm seeing green grass, green land, and I'm seeing Archangel Zophi. Oh my gosh, I'm saying them all at once. Jophiel and Zachiel. Jophiel and Zachiel, and then I'm seeing Metatriel and Sandalphon. I'm totally seeing another dimensional space. It's very nature-based, but where is this? It kind of looks like it's on Earth. It's a forest. There's a path with the trees covering, a lot of light coming in. I'm just hearing heaven on Earth. It looks like Earth, but it feels maybe it's the 5D. Yeah. Okay, so you're there. Because I'm like, "Well, what does this mean?" They're like, "Oh, no, she's there. She's there. You're living in the 5D." You see, like, love and spirit around, and you're able to see through facades. You're able to see past what people are putting out in the physical. Yeah, on the surface. You can feel, sense, and you're and the words are saying witnessing. You're witnessing a transformation. You're witnessing an activation within yourself of how this alchemization is now coming through. Like, what does it mean, all the work you've been doing? What does it mean to live heaven on earth? What does it mean to be like a truly embodied spiritual being in this new frequency that is happening? We talked earlier about like creating a bridge, but the vision that I'm seeing, like you're already on the other side. So having that awareness on the other side, you're sending light and blessings back to those behind. So those who are in the other energy on earth, and you're like, okay, it's amazing over here. Look what we've created. Look what's available. Just follow the light, follow the love, and come find the way. So you are there. You're truly there. It feels like a daydream or a night dream. And the only thing that brings you out of it is the harshness on earth. So, like, if you see something traumatic, or if you're watching the news or somebody has a conversation with you that's very energy driven and like really chaotic, that can pull you back. You never fully leave it, but it's like a rubber band. It pulls you back and you're like, whoa, I don't think so. Let me go back. Let me go back to the other space and time. Yeah. So, Clodagh, thank you for the question. They're just a confirmation that that's where you are. Like, that's where you are. And so, when you feel like, am I living in a true reality? I feel a certain way, but I'm seeing other things happening. The way people are expressing their experience with life doesn't quite match up with yours. It's because you're really in that 5D, and sometimes you come back into this space, but you don't really want to be back here. So use your discernment with that when you are in those conversations. Like, okay, well, I guess I'm here. So ask spirit, like, what do I do? Is there a message to share with them to help calm their nerves and their fear, or help them see things in a different way? But honestly, I don't really think that there is, because they're just showing me that some of the people that bring you back in that space are meant to be there for their soul's growth and evolution. And they're kind of caught in a wheel, just repeating the same thing over and over again until they get it. So you can share with them some of your light, but until they can feel and sense the energy, they won't fully grasp how to do it and how to be there. So, yeah. Okay, amazing. I'm looking at the I don't know if you're still here. Um oh, I found your other question. um oh, okay, so real quick about your website. Yeah, you're ready to work for clients that are taking that transition. So I guess this message also can kind of parlay into your second question, which normally I would just do one question. But so if you have clients that aren't willing to be open to like amazing possibilities, then they're not ready for the coaching potentially, but they could be in need of healing. So discernment and awareness on your intake of how you want to proceed with your offerings and what types of clients would best benefit. You don't want to waste your time just teaching and speaking and having it land on deaf ears, or with the wrong client that isn't ready. So, yeah, oh my goodness, amazing. Okay, thank you for your question. Yeah, keep I do see some at the bottom, so I'll go a little bit longer, right? I think maybe 30 more minutes. We'll get through as many as we can. So, where are we? Um, oh, thank you, Heather. I just saw your big long comment. She says, I love having readings and energy sessions with Amy. It's beautiful to experience them at the same time. I always experience big shifts as I integrate the following months after a session. Aw, thank you. That is so sweet. I'm so far behind on comments. That was left like 20 minutes ago. Thank you. Okay, Clodagh, here you are. There, I found your message. Wow, Amy, that was so beautiful. I know exactly what you're talking about with my colleagues at work. Okay. Yeah. Oh, no, you're good. Oh, you thought you might have deleted the question. This is interesting. I'm on StreamYard, so I'm not on YouTube, so I think it keeps it on my space. But yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. And I think that it also supports your second question, so I'm loving that. And so Kim, yeah, you left a message. Okay. Okay, cool. So I'm going to keep going through in chronological order, and hopefully I'm not skipping anybody. So let's see. Root shares. Oh, a feedback to Root's question. Thank you. That makes sense. I am up very early every day. Also need to eat better and really listen to my guides. Thank you. You're welcome, Root. Love, love. Um, Johanna. Okay. All right. Johanna is sharing. Hi, dear Amy. I just quit my job to work in the healing arts. I have a problem seeing that it could work economically. Does the spirit have any message for me if I would do more yoga, retreats, or one-on-one? Yeah, okay. So you've already quit your job. Okay, so let's see where we are. So you must have had a strong calling to like just quit right away, right? So let's see what they share. So groups will be more lucrative, and yoga, but there's something special about your yoga. in that, like, at the end, when you go around and connect with everyone, you can ask if they want a blessing, and you can just touch their head and transfer some light in, and it's a blessing. If you have a particular form of modality, like of energy work that you've trained in, you could say that it's that if that's the energy coming through. But overall, it's a blessing. It's a prayer. It's a blessing. Um, some of those participants in your yoga settings will continue to work with you, coaching on one sessions and also then retreats as well. But like I'm seeing this one, it's a vision of a woman, yoga, working with you through coaching one-on-one sessions, and then at the same time, there's a retreat. So it all looks possible. They want you to slowly start off like grassroots organic so you don't feel, man, have I been here? I've been here. That like you're putting too much money into it and nervous that you won't break even or make anything from it. So it could be very grassroots and organic, like, okay, who's interested in a retreat? We're going to form this. Let me know your interests, and then I'll put together some options and get a commitment, even a deposit, before you book and you are contractually in where you have to, like, you have that contract with the retreat space. So, let me see what else. Let me look at your question again. What I do? Okay, so I would say they're sharing starting with yoga and getting that built up for clientele. And then from there, you're going to offer, it could even be like a 4-hour day, mini day retreat experience or class, like an integration, something in that way. And then expand to a 1 night or a 2 night. And that way you'll get your processing down. And the one-on-ones are very selective. I feel your approach is going to be word of mouth and people that you're already working with, but let them know you offer this. So it's not pushing and forcing and trying to like really put a lot of advertisement into your clients. They'll find you, but you have to let them know the options and that you're open to creating something special for them, like a 3-session package or something like that. So, yeah, that feels really good. Start with the classes first. Yes. Um, okay. So, all right, heading back. Let's see. I just went down, Johanna, to see if you were here still, and I see your second question. And they're just saying that you'll find love again, but you've changed timelines and it's meant to be. Like your relationship ran its course for that space that you're both in, the dimension and the life path. So unless something drastically changes, you won't come back together again, but you will find love again. So meaning like if they switch or you switch, which they don't recommend, you change your life for others. But if it happens naturally that your life goals and intentions bring you together again, that's possible. But it's not a for sure thing. And it's not really something that they say should be, that you will find love again. And we all have soulmates that can come in different lifetimes or periods of one life. So amazing. I hope that helps. Hi, melanated angel. Hey, girl. Okay. Hi, Amy. Any messages from the angels and counsel from me? By the way, I'm loving listening to the audiobook. Woohoo. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Yeah. And I think it was the messages from the council's audiobook that you're talking about, which you guys, I'm so excited. Like, I really wanted to get this out before I went to the expo. I've been thinking about it for years. Can you believe that? But yeah, so I redid the cover. This is Messages from the Councils, but this book came out in 2015, or I channeled it. I think it published in 2016. You know what? Let me just look. Wait, I don't want to really misspeak. First edition, okay, July of 2015. is when this one came out, Messages from the Councils. It's available now on Audible and Kindle too on Amazon. But you can go to amysikarsky.com or starseededascensions.com for the book. I'm so happy you love it. Ah, love, love. Yeah, there's a lot of deep messages in that one. A lot of deep messages. We had to write the book. So, any questions? All right, let me see. I'm just also scrolling down to see if maybe you put through a second question like some have. Okay, we're going to go back up. Okay. You're so strong. Oh my gosh, you're so strong and sound. I see you walking like I'm on an Amazon like rainforest floor. Just I'm like at that level. Like I'm down here and I see you walking with intention, walking with purpose, a lot of light around you and you're like, where am I needed? Let's uncover. So you're going to be called into spaces to help those that are younger in spirit. Could be physically a different, like young age, like children and young adults, but not necessarily. So beginners. And I see you walking and you're like, you come across a group of children and you're like, hi. And they're all having fun. They're like, yeah, we're all having fun. We're a great group of beings, but we want to create something. We don't really know how. Like these are our dreams. So you're a mentor and you're able to help. You see, I'm smiling. Yes, it is in chronological age of humans. You're able to help the younger generations that we talked about at the beginning. So there are going to be some open possibilities. And in our lifetimes, we're already seeing it, right? So I'm in my 40s. Y'all probably are somewhere around here, many of you with me. Think of the advancements that we've seen in our life. And it's like, whatever else can you imagine? Whatever we can imagine, already I could see where it will happen. So the endless open possibilities. So for the new kids, seriously, those that are in preschool right now, like what is the future going to look like for them? So it's not going to be going back to like our ancestors or even our generation for all of the answers because we're creating a new reality. But there are certain attributes we can take from it. And that's what you'll be helping them. You'll be sharing like history lessons in a way, but not teaching like but just inviting them into conversations with sharing how things were and then questioning how do you think it could be from here on out. And they're showing presenting something in front like these are the two options. And in the past, humanity went this way. And this feels like money. This feels like greed, money, the industrial revolution. And then you're like, what would it be like if we brought more love in? What would it be like if we brought more unity in? How could we do that? And what would the process and then end result be like and the benefit? So you're a great orator, they're saying. You help people like you just through communication extract and find their soul purpose because it's like, oh, yeah, well, this is how I would do it, but nobody believes that that could happen. And you'd be like, I believe it could happen. So tell me more. So this is a strength that you have. Now, Michael's with you, Zachiel, Raguel, Raphael, and Jeremiel are with you. And you're working, like, I'm strongly encouraging you to work with plant medicine, but not like ingest it, but communicate. So I feel like you had a life in the Amazon, in the rainforest, and nature, like Gaia is, I keep hearing home planet. So I don't know if you feel like you are starving and had lives in other places, but you've made a space home here with her. It's a deep spiritual connection, deep spiritual connection. So a lot of your setting of space and work, your settings can be outside or through meditation with connecting with Gaia and then working with the children that are young right now, but you might work with them later on. So right now they're saying you can do the same thing and you can develop a process. Hold on, there's words coming in. I'm like, what does that mean? You do not really want artificial articulation is what they're saying. The guides, oh my gosh. I think this is the council, meaning you don't wanna, like, AI, that's what they're saying. You do not AI your structure of, like, coaching program. Okay, check, we got that message. What else? But organically, you're going to find about 3 to 5 core, I can't even find the words, it's energy, it's like balls of energy, it's like orbs of energy, gifts that you share with clients when you're working with them in healings, but also I keep hearing the word articulation. It's kind of like coaching, articulation, okay, speaking. A lot of speaking. You're speaking and you're pulling out from them through your questions, helping them uncover their soul gifts. And you can do that now with adults, like any age, 60s, 80s, doesn't matter. But you're going to get your flow down and then you're going to understand like how your presence is, how you sit, how you receive, how you hold space, the way in which you ask questions, your articulation. You can start getting that going. So then when in the future you work with the children, you're going to already have that flow. Like you're already going to have that skill set down. So, okay, I'm going to leave that with you. This is really deep. I mean, I can feel it. I hope it makes sense. Amazing. I'm just going to start with you have a divine driven purpose. It's very clear. It's very aligned. It's very like laser focused. So amazing, amazing. It's going to be cool to see it, come to fruition. So, wow. Okay. Loving, loving. I'm trying to put like on my side, I can put a star. Okay. Yay. Okay, Lane, you're next. Hi. Thanks for sharing with your mom that we're live. I love that. Anything for me? I'm excited for next week and thank you. Yeah, girl. I just saw it was so funny. I just saw like a cartoon of like all of these planets and a rocket ship just soaring and starlight streaming like shooting stars and they're saying to the moon and beyond. Um this is going to be an amazing year for you. But again, they're going back to the first message. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. Now, this is funny, but my nephew came, well, my cousin's son, like a nephew, right? She's like a sister, came to visit last year. And my husband was like, how cool to have a young kid around again. Let's do some boy stuff. Let's build a rocket. So they did. Oh my gosh, it was wild. But think about a rocket. The fuel is like going so fast. If you don't have it set, it's going to go fast and it's going to go like in whatever direction, who knows? And when the wind comes, it's going to take it. And that's what happened. We lost it in the trees. I see you. Like this rocket, the energy coming in is gonna soar you like boom. You need to be aligned with a goal, with an intention, a destination. If you don't know the end result, they're saying it doesn't matter. Have a goal for that day. They really want you on track and not to get distracted, not to get pulled into other people's karma or drama. Boom, like this. What does your heart feel like? Is your heart connected to your solar plexus? Are you synced in nice at the root chakra? And then we're going to soar, right? So, really just envision yourself like a rocket um, with a goal in mind. And that goal doesn't have to be a month or a year out. It can be today, it can be next week, because those are the baby steps keeping you in alignment. That's your message. It's going to take off fast, fast and furious. So, are you going to be an active participant and leading with intention your path, like having a say in it? Or are you just going to go and let the wind take you wherever and then end up in a tree? like this rocket. We wanted to go look for it too. It's so I'm in Arkansas and there's just vegetation everywhere. And there was no way I was going back in that and thinking about getting chiggers and ticks and snakes. So we were waiting for it to be where like the leaves had all fallen and we still haven't found this rocket. So, anyways, so funny. So, you're gonna wanna have focus and clarity and really be in it, right? Be in it. So, that's their message that and you're like, "I'm excited for next week," and they're like, "We're excited for this year." So and then I see they just saw a little parachute, and I see you falling back down to earth. They're like, "You're gonna go for an amazing ride. You're gonna have a lot of visions, discoveries, wisdom, knowledge." Like, when you think about going up into space, like, what do you see? Bird's eye view, overall picture. A lot of experience, will help you hone in and own that wisdom. So, enjoy the ride, they're saying. Enjoy the ride. Love, 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 love. Okay. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hi, Lizzie. You're welcome, Heather. Love seeing you and Ellie chatting together. Aw, thanks, Lizzie. So amazing. Um, oh, and I don't know, Heather, did you see Allie's message? She also heard vitamin D and B12 for you, selenite too, to create a grid. Oh, love it. How cool to have friends that are, getting also messages from spirit. So I'm just looking through. I'm kind of behind. I'm like about a half hour behind, but I'm just looking through everything. All right. Okay, I think I'm seeing comments, which I love reading your guys' comments, and they'll stay on YouTube. So if you are catching the replay and you want to follow along, you can also see everybody's questions and comments. Okay, hoping I didn't skip anyone. So now I'm here at Kim. Kim says, I would love a message and thank you. All right. Hi, Kim. Thanks for being here. And if you're still here or not, hopefully you come back on the replay. I see immediately I'm seeing orange, like a orange fruit and just orange everywhere. Let me see what's that about. Oh yeah, you you're working on something in this life. You're pushing through. Stamina, strength, wisdom, clarity, orange. So it's the sacral chakra is typically what we look at, but this isn't just the sacral. This is out in the aura near sacral solar plexus. So what is happening? I'm hearing game changer, system buster. Don't doubt yourself. Do not doubt yourself. You've done this many times before. Um, you have a plan. Like you plan it out. So I'm not sure what you do right now in life, but you're not doing anything without a plan or haphazardly. And so you've already, in soul level, you already know why you're here. You've already analyzed this life. You already have the mission. So this moment in time, you need to follow your intuition deeply and your heart. And if you haven't done that, ask Spirit to bring you many opportunities to follow your intuition, beginning with small things like daily things that if you get it wrong, it's not going to be a big deal. But they want you to start following your intuition, and your gut instinct is a big part of that. It's the gut and the heart. So I'm loving that for you. The message is just you're sure, strong and sure from a soul level, and you're here to change things up. So if people question you, then you're doing your job. You're doing your job if they're questioning you. Okay. Love that. Yeah, that's your message. Nice and direct. Next we have Joetta. Hey, Joetta. Hey, girl. So happy to see you're here. Um, Not everybody knew about today. I put it out like on social in a newsletter, and then here on YouTube, I had scheduled the live, but I'm starting a new channel. It's already there, but I also haven't really shared much about it on not WhatsApp. Hold on. A new channel on Telegram, and I don't have Telegram on my computer. So I'll put it in the show notes after, and it's just going to tell people like when I'm going live. So because like I'm on different platforms, or if you're not getting your newsletters, because a lot of times they go into like what's it called? Anyways, not the inbox. If you have a Google one, they go into a promotions tab. So not everybody gets them. So I'm really excited to see you here, Joetta, because I didn't know if you saw that we'd be live today. So cool. And Joetta's sharing I would love to hear any messages that come through from me. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, I can already feel the energy shifting in such a nice way. Let me tune in. I'm feeling like this frequency of white and peace and sacred energy. And I feel like I'm in Greece or something like this. And I feel like it's like these beautiful springs, bathhouses for women, and everybody's dressed in like white and you're soaking in. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. Minerals. Cause I was like, is this salt water? It's mineral water and the sunlight for a detox. It's a clarification, a detox. So let's see. You're going through this like really beautiful, refined spiritual detox. And it's just to let go of the heaviness that you've been carrying for others. And there's no spiritual bypassing here. You're very clear of what's yours and what isn't. You have a lot of introspective self reflections, communicating with your team a lot. But also, it's like a boundary of overstepping. And what are you? There's a lot of thoughts here. I'm feeling like inside thinking about, okay, I have people I'm helping. Where's the limit? Like, what would be overstepping? So, this is a reframing and a detox time for you to reset your way that you show up, like your offers almost. Let me see. It's just an energy way of how you show up. I feel like you offer things like, oh, yeah, let me do this or let me get that for you. When you could say, hey, go here and check it out for yourself. Like you're finding solutions and answers. But then the people in your life, clients, family, friends, don't always value it as much. So rather than catching the fish for them, teach them how to catch the fish, right? So that's what they're sharing. And in this process of reanalyzing your business practice and how you work with others, you're releasing the responsibility, you're letting go. And so there's like a debridement. So I'm seeing your aura and I'm just seeing like pulling energy out of pores in the aura. And so it's like a nice exfoliation. And truly, if you can do mineral salt baths, you can release and clear that from your system in this life. And also, I'm getting to keep a journal, write everything down. Um, but know that you're not like in a space where you have to try. Anything that comes to you will just come to you, and you can write it down as far as things to do, like a to-do list and that kind of a thing, because your main focus is detoxing right now and releasing. Um, Hold on, let's see. And you're working with Zadkiel, Metatriel, Michael, Jeremiel, and Sandalphon as archangels, but also Sophia energy with Ascended Master, Divine Feminine energy. So pretty. So, so pretty. Ah, and then you shared right here, I've been doing more salt baths lately. Yeah, they want you to. With the I saw a candle, and then you can also use essential oils, they're saying. Lavender is one, but I'm seeing a green one. What is this one? Oh, clary sage. Clary sage. Beautiful. And setting boundaries makes sense. Thanks. The guides make sense. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, I could feel like this when I tuned in for you. It felt really like lovely, warm, deep ground, but with white, like white cotton everywhere. It just felt so pretty. Um, okay, Cloda's giving some feedback. Oh, wow, Amy, that's so beautiful. I know exactly who you're talking about. My colleagues work. Oh, wait, I already read that one. Can you see I'm like jumping up and down in the feed to find the questions and then the replies? Okay, so let me go. Um, oh, wait, so I gotta go up higher. Okay. Hi, Spark the Heart. Let's see. Sorry, guys. It's gonna take a second because I don't know where I am. I hope I didn't skip somebody. Okay, Renata shared that it resonates. I am being affected by people who are not happy around me. And yes, I'm breaking it. Okay, lovely. Oh, Allie said, you said Plato when I heard Pluto, breaking patterns and cycles. I love, love, love that. And okay, so I think I just read for Joetta. Wait, hold on. Okay, so I think I know where I am. I don't know. I'm like over here. I can put a star on the one, so I don't know if it shows for you guys like a like or anything. Allie's giving a thought, a share here. For those who want to do a simple ritual to bless your place and yourselves done with herbs commonly found, I'm always happy to connect. My details are in my channel. Oh, I love that, Allie. Yeah, works with the herbs. Okay, Melanated Angel resonates so much. Yes, deep connection to Mother Gaia and children. I feel like I'm a teacher and a mentor here to help them. Like clear as day. I saw that. And oh my God, I'm so excited and grateful for this. All of it resonates. Oh, you're so welcome. Your vision was so beautiful that I saw. And Aurora, my sweet friend, I'm so behind on getting back with you. Hi, I'm so happy you're here. Love you, love you. Oh my gosh, you guys, Aurora is amazing. We met like, was it 2018? I don't know. And she has a lot of Starlight Code magic too. Aurora, is this your new channel? Put your channel in for everybody. Your new channel here on YouTube. She has some amazing energetic creations, which I can't wait to catch up on. So I'll read a message for you, Aurora. And right here I see Renee's message. Okay, yes, Renee, I would love to go deeper with you on that. Perfect. Okay, so Aurora, hey girl, any messages for me? Of course. I just hear a party in spirit, like the mariachi band, like just, running in San Antonio. It's like so fun. All the light, lots of colors, fiesta. I'm hearing like fiesta, fiesta, let's party. Okay. So joy and dancing is like the initial when I tuned into you, that's what I was seeing. Joy and dancing and music and light. Okay, but let's see. And cheese. Can you eat cheese? Do you do cheese? Why? I'm seeing a big brick, like a big wheel of cheese. I'm like, I do like cheese, but that's so funny. Where's that coming from? Okay, so let me see. What do they have to say? I'm just kind of moving my head. I'm trying to catch a transmission here. Like my head is an antenna. All right, for Aurora. I'm hearing light, light of the sun, the moon, the stars, shining so brightly. I see you flying through the sky, but it's a night sky with stars on a Pegasus and just dancing and weaving light around the planet, but it's in the ethers. So I know that you do some astral travels at night. I'm seeing that. Um, is your channel Eloria? Eloria? I got a notification. I'm seeing the word Eloria, Elora, and the light flowing around like ribbons. There's that one dragon movie where they fly around. What's happening? Hold on. What's happening here? This piece of hair. What's that dragon movie? I forget it, but they're all different colorful dragons and they dance in the skies. It reminds me of that. Okay, so let's see the message. You're on your path. They just want you to have creative freedom. And your expansion and the light that you're sharing is opening pathways in our reality for others to do the same. So if you think about the dimensions on earth and like a boundary, a aura, a layer over it, and in everybody's like in this bubble, and everything in that bubble is all they've known, and it's the system that we're governed by and how we work. Your spiritual expansion and also how you channel in the energy here into the physical, which is really cool because you're doing it on the platforms. That is expanding that. And it's kind of putting little holes in it so more light can come through. So your creative process as an artist and also other artists, this might be a message that resonates with you as well, is really affording more opportunities on earth for people to, like, I wanna say this is the guides, feel comfortable in who they are and what they have to offer and share, but it's deeper than that. It's like giving them an opportunity to, they're saying, "Take a chance." Yeah, take a chance. Take a chance with their art and their gifts because, how we go through different cycles and focuses and how it's been more masculine, data driven, financially driven. It's going to be coming back around to authenticity and art and poetry and feminine creative flow and really honoring that and giving value to it. So, the work that you're doing is helping to usher that in. So, if you're still here, I'm not sure, but that's what they're saying. It's a time for flight and joy and tons of color, girl. Bring it. Bring the color. So, I feel like they're just confirming you're right on your path and the joy and the light that you feel in your heart when you're creating, let it pour through because it's creating a huge shift. Okay, that feels so good. Um, Hi, Elle Goodwin. So happy you're here. Hopefully, you're able to connect with some of the messages and really resonate with those. And also, if you joined after we started, I channeled in a message for the group at the beginning. So the replay will be available. And this is telling me, wait, oh, I've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. So probably going to wind it up here soon. Okay. Mhm. Oh, there you are, Aurora. Hey, girl. Ilarion is the name. I love this message. I feel it in my core. Thank you. Yes, tons of colors and music. Okay, Ilarion is the name of your new channel, right? With all of your, you guys have to check it out. Can you link it in the comments, Aurora? Or is it this channel that you're on? Um, so Okay, so there's that. So there was another message I saw here. Oh, but the way they spelled it was something different than I think. So not sure what that was because they were real specific with how they spelled this like energy in the sky. I'm just humming over here. Okay, Johanna, I think I did a reading for you. So I'm just gonna see if there's anybody that I skipped by accident. Last call if you didn't get a reading, but it feels really good. I feel like I got everybody, but I was bouncing around here in the chat. So amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, awesome. So okay, it is that channel. Okay, it is her channel. Check out her work, you guys. It's so gorgeous. Um, yeah, so thank you all for joining. And again, if you entered the drawing at the expo, then check your email because I announced the winners, Elizabeth and Lindsay, for a signed copy of a book, and then also for a reading. And I have a lot of books left from the expo, so I didn't know how many to order. So I have quite a few. If you guys would like a signed copy, you can message me and we can see how to get those to you. Um, yeah. So Okay, and then I wanted to share that at Spirit School, I offer twice a month different opportunities. On the second Thursday, we do our energy healing session, which is guided by Spirit. So I'm channeling in energy and I share with you what's happening. So we could also call it a meditation, guided meditation, but you don't have to even be listening, it's happening. So it's a guided or just you could say a channeled healing session and the replays are always available. So if you are part of the membership, then you have access to the current month plus the past 6. And this is such a great way to maintain your energy. And also, I get bored kind of easily. So for me, I like to pop into different meditations if, try something new and all of this. So if there's one I haven't listened to for a while, I'll try it. And you can go to sleep with them and the energy will work for you, or you can be present. and actively follow along. So I have so that's the monthly healing sessions at spiritschoolonline.com. And then I've added in a new offering, and this is the Council of Light. And they're on the third Sunday of every month. And all y'all who join can submit questions ahead of time. And they give such beautiful messages. And you get an energy transmission too with the messages. And the messages are always things to like really keep us on track. Like, they honor and they know life on earth can be some kind of way. So they give a lot of guidance and a lot of inspiration. And if you wanted to be a part of both, then you could sign up for the Light Connections and it's a discount, and then you get even more bonuses. So they have the standalone where you can do the meditation healing session or Council of Light. And then I have the healing session in its own membership, or you can combine all of it for like the total upgrade, the total upgrade package. And that's at spiritschoolonline.com. And then also, if you're in this field, I do offer mentoring and have a mentoring group. So if you feel like that's something you'd be interested in, it's the Sacred Healers Circle, and you can message me and we can chat about it. So thank you everybody so much. Oh, last little thing, like how did I forget? Such excitement. So season 2 of the Spirit and Soul Healing TV show is out now, and you can find it at newrealitytv.com. The way that it works is I'm going to put the link here in the chat. Every Sunday, a new episode comes out. And then on Tuesday, it goes live for the public. But if you're a subscriber, you get everything, like all the kind of new releases and different bonuses there. Now, this is the link in the chat to episode 1 with Rebecca, which was so profound. 90 minutes. We went, just the way Spirit brought us through all these different lifetimes and giving her information as to why things are happening in this life. It was something else. It was amazing. And I'm really happy to share, like, I produced all of it. So it was kind of fun for me from an artistic point of view to put all the visuals and and create the pictures and all of it. So hopefully you guys love it and enjoy it. And then episode 2, which is out now but free tomorrow, is Megan's. Oh my gosh, hers. Yeah, hers was so deep too. And towards the end, something came together, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is wild, like a twist of events. So, and then next week will be Heather's, and season 2 are healing sessions that I've shared because I get to work with so many of you in such a beautiful setting, a private space, and it's amazing. And I just felt really called for those who opted to come onto the show for a session. I was so grateful. And I felt really called to share this kind of work with the world and understand the deep and the deep healing and the intricacies when Spirit's channeling through information. And although, well, I've known some of the women that came onto season 2, they didn't share any current happenings with me. And so what I do in all of my sessions is I start channeling information, and then it's exactly what they've been going through, or it makes so much sense. And then we're like, well, okay, where are we going here? And it turned out that a lot of season 2 went into a lot of past lives. And sometimes sessions are strictly like this life, but it was really deep and profound. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It's the Spirit and Soul Healing Show at newrealitytv.com. And right now, that's the only place it's offered. And also newrealitytv.com, they're working on getting live on the TV. But now we're streaming on live. So I've just had to sit back and be like, okay, divine timing, let it work, because they're working with all the coding on Apple and Roku and Amazon Fire, like all of that. So when it happens, it happens. But right now, that's where you'll find it. And when you're there, you can leave comments, and I do read the comments, and you can put a heart, and I do see the hearts. So like, just helps me to feel loved and appreciated and supported. And I am so grateful for all of you who find it supporting. So there we have some cool opportunities for you to connect in with Spirit and healings. So, all right, friends, check back here in a minute, and I'll put the Telegram channel in where I'm gonna be announcing when I'm going lives or cool things that are happening. It's a great place, like, it's a one-stop place because it's the easiest for me, quite honestly. Rather than, like, having a visual post on some of the platforms or doing a full newsletter that might may or may not end up in the inbox, if you join the Telegram, like, channel, you'll definitely know when things are happening. So, so awesome, so amazing. I'm grateful and thankful for you all, and if you liked our live, let me know. Maybe I'll do more in the future. So, see you all really soon. Have a beautiful month of March and an awesome rest of your day. Bye.